Place your right hand over your heart. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, and with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the national anthem.
Welcome to the 2020 Washington High School commencement ceremony of the Colton Joint Unified School District. I would like to recognize some special guests. We are certainly grateful for our Board of Education and the support they give to all of our students. First is our Board of Education President, Mrs. Pat Haro, our Vice President, Mr. Dan Flores, and our Board Clerk, Mrs. Bertha Araguin. And all of our board members, Mr. Iswil Fuentes, Mr. Frank A. Ibarra, Mrs. Berenice Sandoval, Mrs. Joanne Thoring Ojeda, and our new superintendent, Dr. Frank Miranda. Additionally, I would also like to recognize Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources, Mrs. Ingrid Munsterman, Assistant Superintendent of Educational Services, Dr. Tina Peterson, Assistant Superintendent of Business Services, Rick Jensen, and Assistant Superintendent of Student Services, Amanda Corden. I also want to acknowledge our behind-the-scenes directors and coordinators who we work with regularly in support of our students. It is a team that supports the school sites, providing the resources for student success. Where has all the time come? Or gone to? It seems we just began the 2019-2020 school year last week. And now it is June, and we come together to celebrate a monumental achievement, graduation for the class of 2020. Think of all the hurdles and obstacles you had to overcome to get here. Think of all the work you had to do to get here. You went to different schools prior to coming to Washington because you wanted to find a way to complete your high school education, and it happened. Now you have opened the door number one, and you can step through and walk the path of your choosing with unlimited opportunities. Dr. Anil Kumar Sinha said, "Take action every day, no matter how small a step it seems. Action is fuel to fire your dreams into reality. The taking of action, no matter how small, will fill you with inspiration for taking the next one." We used to speak of our students as at risk, but now we believe that our students are at promise because they have so much potential. Michael Jordan said, "If you're trying to achieve, there will be no roadblocks." I've had them. Everybody has had them. But obstacles don't have to stop you. If you run into a wall, don't turn around and give up. Figure out how to climb it, go through it, or work around it. You are some of our At Promise students, and you found a way to achieve. Now you know you can be successful so there is no stopping you. Finally, as we go through life, we have a lot of things that come and go, things obtained and things lost, or taken away. But B.B. King said it best when he said, education is the one thing that no one can take from you. Good luck to all of you. Thank you very much. At this time, I would like to introduce Board President Mrs. Pat Haro to deliver a message from the board.
Class of 2020, you made it to the beginning. This moment here is not an ending. That's not what we're celebrating. We are celebrating the beginning of the next chapter of your life, of your story. Some of you will go to college or a university, join the workforce, or serve our country. You have been through so much this last year, and we understand your loss, but today we celebrate you as the class of 2020. The class of perseverance, the class of determination, the class of hope. We are so proud of you. This graduation is the reflection of your dreams and your hard work. Your goals turned into reality. Today we celebrate the hard work and sacrifices you made during your school years. Although the circumstances under which you are receiving your diploma may not be what you envisioned, it does not make your achievement any less important or worthy of celebration. My hope is the situation you have been forced to go through will give you a greater sense of compassion and appreciation for those around you. I hope you remain optimistic. I challenge you to use those sacrifices you've made in the past weeks as your new motivation towards continuing in the next stage of your life. Class of 2020 will go down in the record books, not for surviving a pandemic, but thriving in a pandemic. Class of 2020, the Colton Joint Unified School District and its Board of Education are proud of you. Congratulations.
Now I would like to introduce to you a graduate who sends us her message from afar, Violeta Vaca.
Everyone, I hope you are all doing good. My name is Violeta Vaca and I have been a student at Washington High School since the 7th grade. Going to Washington High School was such an amazing experience. I accomplished so much thanks to staff members. My education was always first and most important thing to me, and the staff helped me so much on staying on track and being the best I can be. I graduated a couple months early and now I am currently a college student reaching for my goals to be a registered nurse. Thanks to all the teachers and staff and to my family for preparing me for this new chapter. I will forever be grateful. I want to give a big thank you to my parents for being the best and making sure my education was always the first. I know I wouldn't have made it without their help and encouragement. Thank you and I love you. I hope all of you have an amazing day and don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your inner voice, and most importantly, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. Remember to take pride in how far you have come and have faith in how far you can go.
Thank you, Violeta. Now I want to introduce to you another of our graduating seniors and a student who I've known for his entire educational career, Joshua Duke.
My name is Joshua Duke. I'm 18 and I am a graduate of Washington High School. I came from multiple schools and I've had a lot of road bumps going my way. But when I went to Washington, a lot of the staff, a lot of the teachers, a lot of people helped me there. It was hard at first and I didn't understand, but I grew and I learned how to get through everything that was blocking my path. They showed me something that I didn't know I had, and that was knowledge. It was hard for me at the beginning, but at the end I learned, I've grown, and I feel like that's what every senior should know. That at every moment that you have, don't take it for granted. Make sure that you take every opportunity that you can have, and make sure that you grow from every choice that you make, and make sure you own up with those choices. Because you don't know what you can lose in the shortest amount of time. Make sure you have people around you that support you, and make sure that you are strong-willed and that you want to graduate.
Ladies and gentlemen, On behalf of the administration and staff of Washington High School, it gives me great pleasure to verify that the class of 2020 has met all the graduation requirements of Washington High School, the Colton Joint Unified School District, and the state of California. I asked Dr. Frank Miranda, our superintendent, to accept the class and present them to the Board of Education for the conferring of diplomas.
Thank you, Dr. Berner. As superintendent of the Colton Joint Unified School District, I accept the Washington High School class of 2020 as candidates for commencement, and I applaud the members of this class for their successful endeavors. Ms. Haro, I am pleased to present to you, as President of the Board of Trustees, the Washington High School class of 2020, affirming that they have fulfilled all of the state and local requirements and certified that they are the graduating class of Washington High School.
Thank you, Dr. Miranda. As the President of the Board of Education, and on behalf of the Colton Joint Unified School District and the Board of Trustees, I am honored to begin the conferring of diplomas and the presentation of names for the class of 2020.
Xavier Armstrong. Joshua Duke. Rochelle Lunga. Humida Mardanova. Giovanni Ortega. Anthony Ramos. Ashanti Roberts. Chelsea Wilson. Arissa Zamora.
At this time, I asked Mr. Jesus Gonzalez, counselor at Washington High School, to come forward for the traditional turning of the tassels.
All right, class of 2020, let's make this official. You may turn your tassel from right to left.